So countdown from 3. Once I get rid of this fucking ad. What is this? All right. 1, 2, 3, play. Okay, so this is take 2 of the double commentary between Hutch and Only Use My Blade. You know what? You know what this reminds me of, Brian?
What?
Did you ever have an extremely awkward sexual experience where like it just didn't work out, and then like you take like a 10-minute break and try and come back to it, and just sort
Yeah,
of
like a do-over, a mulligan, a sex
a
mulligan.
mulligan? Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened a lot in high school, not so much anymore. But in high school, it's just kind of weird, and you don't know what the hell's going on, and you're kind of
Oh, I still have sex mulligans with my girl. Like, to this day, I've known her for like 8 years now, and I still say, "Hey, can we start over? I'm going to introduce myself."
right on. Okay, so we got a match of free for all on what's the name of this map again? This is Underpass,
Underpass, yeah.
and I got with me Only Use My Blade.
Only use me blade.
Only Use Me Blade. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. It's a game. It's
Okay.
a gamer tag.
Okay. And I asked you before, but I'm just gonna ask you to repeat it again.
No problem.
How did you? So basically, the idea behind your YouTube channel is that you post full-length matches now with commentary where you only use your knife. So
Correct.
how did you come up with the idea to do something like that, and what made you decide to go that route?
Well, basically, I wanted. I played 10 Prestiges of Call of Duty 4 shooting, and I wanted a challenge, and I found a guy on YouTube called Only Use Knife, and he's on 360. And I thought, what better way to challenge yourself than to only use the melee option in Call of Duty and not use anything else, no explosives, no grenades, no airstrikes. And so basically every single stab that I had on that account, every single kill I had on that account was from a stab. And I was able to still post up good scores because the knife's an instant kill, and you kind of have to play the plain knife only. You have to play a different way than if you were to use guns because your range is really, really limited, but it's an instant kill.
Right.
And I don't have to use perks like I don't have to use stopping power to make my knife stronger. It's going to kill no matter what. So I'm able to use stuff like UAV jammer and basically I don't have to waste any of the perks that Call of Duty 4 had on gun perks like stopping power, steady aim, or anything like that.
Right.
And I basically run around only shaking people, and I got pretty good at it, and decided to start recording. So
That's funny because I actually have the same approach to women. I have a nickname. Only use my fingers.
only use your fingers.
And that's worked out
Right
for
on.
me so far.
Right on.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't actually only use my fingers. Um,
Well, I mean, it's not really a gimmick. I guess people have been using like melee only, or doing stuff where they restrict what they use in the game and see if they can still do well in it.
uh-huh.
Like I I'm gonna always post good score YouTube worthy clips, but I'm never gonna have like a game of 80-2. It's just not gonna. I mean, maybe if I was playing against some really really bad players, but I think I post pretty good games. But the cool thing about it is all I'm doing is knifing. I don't use the kill streaks. I don't do anything like that. So I think that's what my calling is only knifing, and it's a fun game type. And actually, I don't know. You're on 360. Have you seen a lot of people running around only knifing when you're playing lately?
A little bit, just because the tactical knife and commando.
Yeah.
It's every once in a while you run into a lobby where maybe 2 or 3 guys in the other team are just fucking around doing that.
Yeah.
Um,
It's bad on PS3, which actually is cool because I run into a lot of people that are fans of mine, and then they'll start knifing only. And I gotta say this, okay, for whatever reason, people will always have like a knife only class, like in their creative class set up in case they want to go knife only.
uh-huh.
But no one seems to want to make a creative class for taking down a air support.
Right. Right.
So if I stab you twice, you get so pissed off that you change your class. But if someone has the AC-130 in the air and kills you a bunch of times, they just let it happen. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I got my class. It's called Plain Go Boom.
Plane
RPD.
go boom.
RPD with the silencer and cold-blooded and Stinger missiles. I take that
No,
bitch. Your Harrier, if you're playing against me, will not be in the air very long. I will chuck a grenade on the ground, kill myself, and take it out.
well, Hutch, you will never have to shoot down my Harrier because I never called one.
Right. So what I think is kind of cool about doing like a double commentary, dual commentary, something like that is a lot of the times, and especially with YouTube, in that
Mhm.
little kind of subculture of gaming and whatnot. uh, there's sort of like the spirit of like nasty competition
Mm-hmm.
that goes on YouTube, especially like if you read comments and people's montages, things like that. People will like criticize, why the fuck would you put that clip in there? That was so newbie or whatever. And I
Yeah.
think what's kind of cool about I don't know. I think maybe somebody might expect somebody with like 63,000 subscribers to kind of be like a diva. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. I think I'm all for the spirit of like just a good video is a good video. It's not a
Yeah.
competition. So
And it's a game. Like
right.
it's not life. It's a video game. It takes up some time in our lives, and it's something that we're passionate about. But at the same time, it's a game. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I people I do get competitive as far as like I wanna do well obviously when I play, but also at the same time I try not to take it too seriously because at the end of the day it's just a game, and if my girl comes home and I'm not gonna continue to play, I'm like, oh, I got a really good lobby, so I'm not gonna talk to you. No, it's real life comes first, and in the free time I like to kind of do this. Like this isn't all I do. Like sometimes I might not post a video for a couple days and people freak out. I'm like, well, I'm not. Sometimes I don't sign on to PS3 for a day or two. Just because I got
Yeah.
stuff going on.
I do remember you had actually sent me a message when I had, I don't know, 15,000 subscribers, 20,000 subscribers, and it wasn't that I didn't read the message, and I can't remember if I replied or not, but
Yeah.
it's just like it's really really difficult for me to like keep track of those things, and if I'm having a busy day, honestly, I'll just shuffle through the messages really quick and give them a glance,
Dude, no, not a problem. Like
yeah,
I probably get over 100 messages a day, and I try to respond to all of them. Sometimes sometimes I can't just because I'm busy or whatever, but not a problem. Like I get people all the time that send me messages like, "Hey, could you help me out?" or "Can you give me tactics?" or whatever. And
right.
completely understandable.
Well, bless your soul for trying to respond to all of them, because I gave up on that a long time ago, and it's
Actually, I
not because
was
I don't care, and it's not because I'm like bothered by people sending me messages. It's just
yeah.
there's a lot, there's a lot of them,
You know what? I was thinking about doing a new thing where I can respond to messages, but I just don't type that fast. Does that
Right?
make sense?
Yeah, yeah,
And I was thinking about just doing like videos where all I do is just every day when I check my messages, I quickly run through them and answer them, and just record my voice and just put out videos like that, maybe on a
right.
second channel. And I think that'd be kind of cool to kind of get more personal with the viewers, and also at the same time I can answer some of those questions.
Yeah, that'd be totally cool, man. I can't really honestly imagine myself doing that, but if
I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try on my channel,
yeah,
and just be like, if you send me a message, and the next day I'll date the videos, and I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try. Just
right.
try new things. Try. I want to make sure that my subscribers, I care about them, but there's so many of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's hard to be personal with 30,000 people.
yeah. I don't give a shit about my subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I got a cool group of people following my channel. It's a really awesome community here. But the game is over. That's your match. It's 30-5.
Yep.
I'll put a link to your channel in the description of the video. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and check them out, and I'll let you have the last word here because I'm that kind of guy.
Hutch, sit down.
Sit down. That's your
Right
last
on.
word.
And I love Joe Handsome.
Joe Handsome for the fucking win. All right, thanks
Joe
for
Handsome
watching,
for the
guys.
win.